Imagine the Roman Empire's worst persecution, and the one group that not only survived but thrived. This is the insane story of how Emperor Diocletian tried to erase Christianity from Egypt, unleashing a wave of terror so brutal we still mark our calendars from it. But his plan didn't just fail, it backfired spectacularly, creating a legacy of faith forged in fire. Welcome to beautiful history, where every story is an adventure. From the sands of ancient Egypt to the bustling streets of modern cities, we uncover the mysteries, dramas, and wonders that shaped our world. Explore lost civilizations, epic battles, and legendary figures brought to life with passion and detail. Discover the journey of humanity from Egypt to the world. Subscribe now and let your adventure through time begin. This is beautiful history. In the last decades of the 3rd century AD, the Roman Empire was entering one of its most turbulent eras. Egypt, the empire's grain basket and a center of learning, pulsed with its own ancient religious traditions. But by now, Christianity was spreading through Alexandria's alleyways and throughout the Nile Delta. In the bustling city, Christian craftsmen, traders, and philosophers met quietly in homes to read letters from Paul or study the gospel. Their churches often looked no different from private houses, their gatherings sometimes hidden, sometimes tolerated. Rising poverty and instability only deepened the appeal of a faith that promised hope beyond the shifting world. Above them, on imperial thrones, turmoil bred suspicion. Diocletian, who assumed the purple in AD 284, was determined to heal an empire splintering under pressure from both outside threats and internal strife. For all his ability as a reformer and administrator, Diocletian was gripped by a single, unwavering conviction. Rome's unity sprang from the worship of the old gods and the authority of its emperors. For Diocletian, the Christian refusal to sacrifice to traditional deities, especially the emperor's divine genius, was no mere eccentricity. It was, he feared, a fundamental breach with the order sustaining Rome. Egypt loomed large in Diocletian's mind. The province's teeming Christian communities thrived side by side with pagan temples and the enduring cult of Isis. As the new century dawned, Diocletian resolved to act.
The Christians threaten the very foundations of Rome. They must be brought to heel, or our empire will crumble.
Motives mingled, a desire for control, a fear of the gods' wrath if neglected, and an administrative urge to standardize the empire's religious life all fed into his decrees. In 303 AD, Diocletian and his praetorian prefects unleashed a coordinated persecution. Edicts ordered churches destroyed, scriptures burned, and Christian leaders imprisoned. Refusal to sacrifice meant torture, loss of property, or execution. In Egypt, the response was both terror and defiance. Countless Christians, bishops, blacksmiths, farmers, stood firm, regarding martyrdom as entry to a heavenly reward. Yet amid the suffering, Christian life persisted. Secret Eucharists continued. Prayers and psalms were whispered in alleys and in desert caves. This determination transformed Egyptian Christianity. Persecution forged a fierce sense of identity, and the memory of the martyrs became its unshakable foundation, even after Diocletian's reforms faded to history. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more journeys through time.